Dark clouds gather over Stamford Bridge. Rain taps gently on the rooftop, but inside the locker room, it's quiet. Too quiet. There's one jersey, just one, hanging on a hook. Number 9. Not worn, not claimed, feared. For over a decade, players have come and gone, each trying to wear it proudly, each one hoping to follow in the footsteps of a king. But one after the other, they failed. And now, the number 9 shirt isn't just a number. It's a curse. Some fans say the curse began the day Didier Drogba left. Others say the shirt was never meant to be passed on. But one thing is clear. No one has ever been the same after wearing it. And now, in 2024, a new name is stitched on the back. Delap. A new chapter begins. But will it end the same way? This is the story of Chelsea's cursed number 9 jersey. A journey filled with hope, failure, pressure, and maybe, just maybe, redemption. Welcome to the channel. If you love football and want to know more about Chelsea, you've come to the right place. Let's begin. Before the curse, there was a king. In 2004, Chelsea signed a tall, powerful striker from Marseille. His name? Didier Drogba. At first, some fans weren't sure. He wasn't flashy like Thierry Henry. He didn't dance past offenders like Ronaldinho. But Drogba had something else. Strength, hunger, and a fighting spirit that could lift a team in their darkest moments. He wore the number 9 jersey like it was made for him, and he made it legendary. Drogba scored 164 goals for Chelsea, but it wasn't just about how many. It was about when he scored them, he was the man for big moments. FA Cup finals, he scored. Carling Cup, he scored. Champions League final in 2012, down 1-0 in the 88th minute. Drogba rose high and headed the ball into the net. Extra time. Penalties. Guess who stepped up for the winning kick? Drogba. He gave Chelsea their first ever Champions League trophy. And then he left. He didn't just leave behind a great record. He left behind a shadow, a huge one. And the number 9 jersey, it became heavier. Because whoever wore it next had to live up to that. Next up was Fernando Torres. He was a superstar at Liverpool. Fast, deadly, a striker that defenders feared. At his best, he looked unstoppable. So when Chelsea paid £50 million for him in 2011, a British record at the time, fans were thrilled. This was it, the perfect man to wear number 9. But something changed. Torres looked lost. He missed easy chances. His confidence faded. His body didn't move the same way. It was like he was wearing someone else's skin, not his own. He had moments. That goal against Barcelona in the Champions League semifinal? Magic. But overall, it just didn't work out. In 110 Premier League games for Chelsea, he scored only 20 goals. Torres was never the same after he took the number 9. And the curse? It was just getting started. In 2015, Chelsea brought in Radamel Falcao, once feared around the world. He had scored 70 goals in just 2 seasons for Atletico Madrid. He had power. He had style. He had everything. Except luck. After a bad injury, Falcao came to Chelsea on loan from Monaco, hoping to rebuild his name. But it didn't happen. He played 12 games. Scored once. He looked slow, unsure, not like the El Tigre we knew. The number 9 had claimed another. Then came Alvaro Morata. He had played for Real Madrid, Juventus, and won titles in both Spain and Italy. Tall, strong, good in the air. Fans thought he could be the next Drogba. He even started well. 10 goals in his first 9 games. But slowly, things changed. He missed big chances. He looked nervous. The pressure got to him. He tried. He really did. But the confidence wasn't there. The fans started to boo. And when the fans turn, it's hard to come back. In the end, Morata left with 24 goals in 72 games. Another one came. Another one fell. In 2019, Chelsea gave a number 9 to Gonzalo Higuaín. This was a man who had scored 36 goals in one Serie A season, a record. He had played with Ronaldo and Messi. He knew pressure, but he came to Chelsea at 31. Slower, less sharp. He scored 5 goals in 18 games. He looked tired, out of sync, not the Higuaín We remembered. And when the season ended, so did his Chelsea story. Then came Tammy Abraham, a Chelsea Academy boy. Fans wanted him to succeed. He was young, tall, hungry, and at first he delivered. He scored 18 goals in his first season. He looked ready. But when Thomas Tuchel came in, Tammy faded. He didn't play much. Confidence dropped. The goal stopped. He was sold to Roma. There, he did well. But in Chelsea, the number 9 swallowed him too. In 2021, Chelsea made a big move. Romelu Lukaku returned for £97.5 million. He had just won Serie A with Inter Milan. He looked unstoppable. The club gave him the number 9. The fans welcomed him home. It was supposed to be a new era, but just months in, he gave an interview saying he missed Inter, that he didn't like how Chelsea played. Fans were shocked. Coaches were angry. And on the pitch, he stopped scoring. Lukaku ended the season with just 8 league goals. He left again, not as a hero, but as the latest victim of the shirt. After Lukaku, silence. For a while, Chelsea simply didn't give anyone the number 9 shirt. It was like the club had given up, like they were scared of it. A shirt worn by legends had become a ghost, hanging there untouched, unwanted. Season after season, new signings arrived. Big talents, Fustvingers, sharp strikers. But none of them dared to take that number, because everyone knew something wasn't right. That shirt didn't just carry weight. It carried whispers from the crowd, from the media, from within the players themselves. Will you be the next FAO? Then something unexpected happened. Liam Delap, son of former Premier League player Rory Delap, a tall, powerful striker, strong, fast, and still very young. He had spent time at Manchester City, but never broke into the first team. Loan spells followed at Stoke, Hull, Preston. In flashes, people saw potential. He was raw but hungry. When Chelsea signed him, fans were confused. He wasn't a world-class name. He wasn't a blockbuster sign. But then, something even more shocking. Delap asked for the number 9 shirt. Yes, he wanted it, while others avoided it. Delap stepped forward, like a knight picking up a sword known to be cursed. Was it brave? Foolish? Both? When asked about it, he simply said, "Every striker dreams of wearing number 9. I'm here to make it mine." And just like that, the curse had a new challenger. But why? Why has this number destroyed so many careers? Is it just a coincidence? Or is there more? Let's be honest. Chelsea isn't an easy club for strikers. It's a place where managers change quickly. Tactics change. Expectations are sky high. Fans want goals, not tomorrow, but today. If you wear number 9, you don't get time. You don't get patience. You don't get excuses. You're expected to be Drogba from day one. And that pressure, it breaks even the best. Fernando Torres had the pace, the class, but he couldn't find the net. Falcao had the name, the reputation, but injuries robbed him of power. Morata had the talent, but not the mentality. Lukaku had the strength, but not the connection. Even Tammy, a homegrown hero, couldn't escape the weight of expectations. And maybe that's the real curse. Not a ghost, not a spell, but pressure, the kind that wraps around your legs, squeezes your lungs, whispers in your ear. If you don't score now, you're next. So what about Delap? He's not coming in with a golden boot. He's not coming in with 100 goals in Europe. He's not coming in with the spotlight. And maybe that's exactly why he might succeed. Delap is only 21. He doesn't carry the same expectations as Lukaku or Torres. He's not here to be the final piece. He's here to grow. And sometimes growth is what the shirt needs. He's powerful, not just physically, but mentally. Those who coach him say he never stops running, never stops learning, never backs down from a fight. He scored goals in the championship, played in tough conditions, fought defenders twice his age. He's had to earn every step. Nothing has been handed to him. And now at Chelsea, he's starting fresh. The fans? Curious. Some doubtful. But deep down, they want to believe. Because Chelsea fans have seen enough pain with this shirt, enough missed chances, enough drama. They want someone to end it. Delap knows this. He knows what happened to those before him. He's seen the clips, read the headlines. But still, he picked the number. Still, he believes. And maybe belief is the first step to breaking the curse. Of course, nothing is certain. Delap might score, he might struggle, he might surprise us all, or join the list of names that came before him. That's what makes this story so powerful. Because the number 9 isn't just a shirt, it's a test. Every player who puts it on enters a battle. Against doubt, against history, against pressure, against themselves. And this season, it's Delap's turn. Every touch he takes, every shot, every game, the world will watch, waiting, hoping, judging. Will he break the curse? Or will he disappear like the others? That's the question. And the answer? We'll find out together. So now, when you see that jersey hanging under the lights of Stamford Bridge, remember this story. Remember Drogba's power, Torres' pain, Morata's fall, Lukaku's heartbreak. Remember how many men tried to carry it, how many failed. And now, remember Delap, a young man with no guarantees, no promises, just a dream and the courage to chase it. This isn't just a football story. It's about pressure, about expectations, about fighting history, and trying to write your own. The Chelsea number 9 shirt doesn't forgive, but maybe, just maybe, it's ready to give someone a second chance. We'll be watching. We'll be waiting. The curse isn't over yet, but maybe the ending is near.